How to master, how to get good at doing comparative market analyses. Hi there, it's Kevin Ward, the founder of Yes Masters Real Estate Success Training, helping you get more yeses and more successes in your business and in your life. And today let's talk about how to master, how to get good at doing comparative market analyses. How do you get good at doing a comparative market analysis? Now, this video is not on how to do a market analysis. That's something that hopefully your broker has taught you, and if they have not taught you, then ask them, and if they can't teach you, then you can go to myagentpowerlaunch.com, and in that online course there, one of the bonuses is a deep dive training into how, step by step, how do you do a market analysis? How do you actually do a comparative market analysis? However, in this video, I want to talk about, once you know how to do a comparative market analysis, how do you get good at it? How do you get good at doing a CMA that you can trust, that you can count on, that you can feel confident that when I look at this market analysis, I can actually determine how much a house should actually sell for. And so in this video, I'm going to give you 5 steps of how to do that, how to master getting good at a market analysis once you know how to do one. So number 1 is you got to get out into the market and get to know the market. And the way you do that is, step number 1 is preview 10 or more homes, new listings every week. Every single week, you want to get out there and look at houses. Look at the new listings that are coming on the market or the active listings that are out there on the market. And I recommend that you look at 10 houses a week or a couple of houses a day on average. Now, you can go look at typically 4 to 6 houses an hour. Depending on how fast you are, how tight the neighborhood is or the areas are that you're looking, you can go out and look at a bunch of new houses. It does not take you but 10 or 15 minutes. You can do a walkthrough in 5 to 7 minutes through a house, 5-minute drive to the next house, and go do that. You just set up preview appointments and go do that. Now, I recommend 10 a week, and you can do it a couple a day when you're out doing your door knocking or prospecting, and just find a couple of active listings that are out where you're going to be, set a preview appointment on them, and drop by there. Or you can do it in one afternoon and spend a couple of hours just going to preview properties and go look at 10 different houses in a specific area. All right. And new listings, if you have broker opens or sales tours, you can do it however you want to do it. But the key is get out there and look at houses. Look at houses that are on the market and get a feel for, okay, this house in this neighborhood, they're listing it for 1.6 million. Okay, now I kind of know, I kind of get a feel for that. Now, that doesn't tell you necessarily what it's going to sell for, but we'll get to that in a minute. The key is that you get out there and consistently look at properties. Now, think about it. If you look at 10 houses a week, let's say you're absolutely brand new in the market, you don't know the areas, you're still trying to learn it from scratch. If you'll give yourself 10 houses a week, in a month, you've looked at 20 houses. I'm sorry, in a month, you've looked at 40 houses. In a year, you have looked at 500 houses on the market, all over your market area. Now, you understand, you look at 500 houses, you're going to have a pretty good idea, pretty good feel for what's going on out there in the market. The key is consistently being out there and doing that. Now, second step, while you're out there previewing those properties, I want you to pick a couple of them. Every week, of the 10 you're looking at, pick 2 of them and do CMAs on 2 of those 10 listings you're out looking at each week. Do CMAs on at least 2 of the properties that you're previewing every single week. So this is just practice now, right? I go look at the listing, or I can even do it before I go look at the listing. I can go like, okay, I'm going to go see these properties today. I like this one and this one. I'm going to do a CMA on them before I go out or after you go out. It doesn't matter. But the key is that you do the CMAs on at least 2 of those properties every week. And then when you do the CMA, you decide the price that you would list it at if it was your listing. All right? You pick the price. I look at the comps. There's all these comps. I see them. I look at them. I'm okay. And then I go out and I look at this property, or before I go out, either way. And then I can go out. If you do the CMA before you go out, then when you set your price and say, like, okay, if I was going on a listing presentation right now, I think this property would be worth 1.5 million. And you go look at the property and like, oh, nicer than I thought. I think it would be 1.6 million, or it's not as nice as I thought. I think it'd probably be 1.3 million, or whatever it is. But anyway, when you do the CMA, you then decide on the price that you would list it at if it was your listing. And then you track those CMAs that you do to see what they actually end up selling for. I want to know. Okay, and I want to know how long it takes it to sell. So what that means is every week as I'm previewing those 10 homes, I'm doing CMAs on 2 of them. I'm writing down what I think the list price should be and what I think it'll sell at, which should be the same price, because you're wanting to identify what the actual market value is. Get good at that. And then you just grab you a folder, and every week you're taking those 2 CMAs and you're going to drop them in that folder. And then every week, as you get ready to do your previews for the week, you can pull out your folder and you can go back and look, while you're on the MLS, you go back and look at those houses you've done the CMAs, see if they sold yet. And when they sell, you're going to see how long they sold, how long it took them to sell, what price did they actually sell for, did it require 1 or more price reductions, so you get a feel for, was I right? All right? And as you're doing this, you're getting a feel. You're getting a feel not only of the market, you're also getting skilled at doing CMAs. You're also getting skilled at how do you make adjustments? What counts for what? What counts for this? So this is all still stuff you're doing on your own. Now, step number 4 is now where you start getting outside help. And that is ask for insights from the top listing agents in your office and from appraisers. So as you're learning this, if you do a CMA and then you look at it and then it's that property sells and you realize you were way off, go to one of the top listing agents in your office or talk to an appraiser and go like, here's what I saw, what did I miss? Okay, or you can even talk to the listing agent if it's somebody you know. But the key is start asking for help. Ask for insights from other people that are good at understanding how you determine a market value of a property based on what the comps are actually saying. And then number 5, the 5th step to getting great at CMAs is to prospect every day, focus on sellers, and get listing appointments so that you have real CMAs to do as well. Because now, when that happens, it's game on. It's the real deal. This is not practice CMAs anymore. This is where I actually put the rubber meets the road. I'm actually putting my practice into action to go out and do a market analysis, present it, see what feedback I get from the seller, master that process, and then get that listing and sell it, and then you'll know that you priced it right. It's all about determining how do you get great at something. Okay, so real quickly, preview 10 or more homes every week, do CMAs on 2 of them, and track them and keep track of those to see how long it takes them to sell and what they sell for. Decide what price you would set on it and then track it. Number 4, ask for insights from top listing agents and appraisers in your area, and then prospect every day and set listing appointments so you're doing your own CMAs, because that's ultimately the best way that you are going to prepare. Now, if this video has helped you, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that before. If you have any questions on it, please post them down below. And again, this video is not designed to teach you step-by-step how to do a CMA. It's how to get good and accurate at doing CMAs. If you want a deep dive training into how the step-by-step how to actually create your own CMA, then register for my Agent Power Launch online training course. Go to agentpowerlaunch.com, register for that training. That is massive amounts of modules on everything you need to do in your first year as a real estate agent to help you become successful as a real estate agent. And one of the bonus trainings on it is my complete course on how to do CMAs, how to do comparative market analysis, that normally I teach to my coaching members. So hope that helps, and I'll see you on the next video.